Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we will checking out the reaction of Rory and Mal to the Joyner Lucas accusations of Karen Civil scamming him of $60,000. Rory and Mal ever since their departure from the JBP have gone on to create their own successful podcast with its own loyal fan base. The beef between Rory, Mal and Joe Budden has come to an end. However, there are some issues that have not been resolved. As we will see in their reaction to the Karen Civil situation, they would take subliminal shots at Joe Budden in terms of them turning a blind eye to the kind of person he is and they expecting he would never treat them as poorly as he did others.
Situation. I just laughed. I thought it was fucking hysterical. I'm not on anyone's side. I don't really care.
Just again, you don't
really care.
Mind your business.
So much shit happened that I didn't care about that I know we have to talk about. I don't know where I land on the Karen situation either. I still don't even know everything that's going on.
Yeah, I didn't know.
The entire time I was just laughing like everyone is really bored.
Everybody is bored. Everybody's in each other's business. Everybody is just
like us because we do a podcast.
Yeah.
So we're hypocrites.
But here's the funny thing though. We force ourselves to like talk 100%. About a lot of shit that we don't. It was like, fam, I don't care about that. I don't want to talk about that. I don't care. You have to put me on to a lot of shit that's going on sometimes because I don't even pay attention to the shit.
That's the talent of podcasting to some degree.
Absolutely.
Is being able to accurately and entertainingly, if that's even a word, talk about shit you do not care about at all and make it sound like you care.
Yeah, yeah.
I was listening to that Karen thing, laughing. Mm-hmm. The same way I'm sure people looked at our situation and laughed. I know it's serious for those people. It ain't for me.
Yeah, for me, I could care less. But for those people, I'm pretty sure, like, you know, Joyner Lucas says he lost $60,000.
Crazy.
He was having a kid at the time, and he was down his last $5,000.
See the amount of money Mal and I lost. Yeah. It was more than 60.
Hey, look, and we gonna get into that. Let's keep it on this because it's still some remnants of people. Every time I retweet something that, you know, my brother has these great posts that he posts every day.
He's got a good action.
Anytime I repost it, they're like, "Oh, but you shitted on this dude," and I'm like, "Wait, y'all still think that's what happened?" But anyway, the Karen shit, right? And I know Karen, and from what I know about her, she seems to be a great woman. She does. She's done a lot of good things and good business with people. From what I know, and
my experience with Karen has always been great.
It's always been a positive experience. It's always been a nothing negative I can say personally about Karen.
But I'll use myself as an example. Mm-hmm. There's a lot of people that would say they had really good experiences with me, and then there's a lot of people that say they had really bad experiences with me.
Absolutely,
I've had really great experiences with Karen. Not to say someone else hasn't.
Not to say someone else hasn't. So it's subjective. But I will say, in just looking at the things that we know and we were privy to with Joyner Lucas in particular. Now, again, I didn't listen to everything, and I wasn't on that app listening to them talking. I thought that was just stupid. Everybody being nosy, but
of course,
from what I heard, she took money from him, and in all fairness, just from what I heard, I don't know if Joyner and his camp were told exactly what Karen was going to do with that money, where it was going to be spent, where it was going to be, you know what I mean? I don't know, because from what I heard, it didn't sound like they ever got a verbatim or breakdown. This is what I'm going to spend this money on.
So I think the contract that I didn't read, but Joyner was explaining and his manager was explaining that there was an itemized list of things that she was going to provide for that $60,000.
Okay.
I don't know if there should have been some type of breakdown, not in an Excel sheet. That's
please God, not an Excel spreadsheet. Please God. Yeah.
I'm joking. There should have been something where she was, all right, my fee out of this $60K is $15,000. Mm-hmm. The rest will be spent here for that.
Right.
That is something. But again, I can't blame Joyner so much on that because he was saying how early in his career he was.
Yeah, and really that's the thing for his management.
True.
To know and understand.
Yo,
right?
A lot of times too, though, artists, managers be like, they mans. And they mans is just as unexperienced as them.
Absolutely.
And again, that's why a lot of younger artists and younger managers get taken advantage of. Mm-hmm. But yeah, you gotta like learning on the fly. It sucks. It's happened to all of us.
Yeah.
And it doesn't make it right because I can't stand. I saw a lot of people saying, well, that's how the music business goes. No. That's the problem. Yeah. I'm not saying that Karen did that or didn't do that or Joyner's lying or she's not lying. I don't care. But we got to stop with that shit. Oh, that's standard business. So?
Right.
Who gives a fuck?
Right.
I don't care that it's standard. Mm-hmm. It's a problem because it's standard. Why do we all have to go with the standard shit? Because people get fucked so much until they make it, and then they're allowed to play the standard game. They get excited now because now I'm on the other side. Standard business practices benefit me now. They used to fuck me over.
Right.
So they want to continue them. No. Once you get in that position, stop doing standard business practices. You know, I'm sure Karen's been fucked over before.
Absolutely.
She's been in this business forever and successful at it.
Absolutely.
I'm sure she's been fucked over. And I'm not saying she's fucking anyone over, but we just have to stop standard business practices and taking advantage of people that we deem talented and really want to work with. If you want to run around and fuck people over and that's your business, karma will come eventually. But if you really think like, all right, I like this artist in particular, I believe in them, you'll still make money.
Right.
You don't have to own their fucking life and fuck them over. Let's just change that practice. Once you get to the other side, like being able to get to that side is a privilege. It takes hard work, but it's still a privilege. You know, let's try to change how that goes.
Right. And you know, one thing which I don't understand, right? And again, this is not in talking about Karen and Joyner and Jesse Wu. This is not in conjunction of that. This is just the thing that the thing that bothers me about people doing bad business is you really don't have to.
No.
So it's a purposeful, like you're purposely doing bad business because you really don't have to do bad business. Like when people say, oh, that's just how it goes. That's not true. There are a lot of people that do very good business and do business the right way. You understand what I'm saying? So when people say, oh, that's just stop. Like we got to stop with that narrative. If somebody is doing something wrong and they know it's wrong, that's a problem because you don't have to do that. Like Karen could have worked with Joyner. And again, I don't know the real story. I know if what Joyner is saying is true and that really happened, then Karen is fucked up for that. She's totally fucked up for that. If it's not true and it was a miscommunication, then that's what it is. It was just a miscommunication. Things happen. Talk about it. We could fix it, rectify it, and move on. But if what Joyner is saying is true, then that's totally fucked up what she did.
Yeah.
But again, it just comes down to just do things the right way. If somebody hands you something or hires you to do a job and they put money in your hand, you now have the responsibility to do exactly what it is you said you were going to do. You have to carry out this job. You have to be, because one of the things that he was saying that, I kind of was like, damn, that's fucked up is it was so much communication between them before he paid her. And then once he paid her, there was almost no communication.
Yeah.
And that was like, damn, to me, that's the fuck, because you can take the money and say, sometimes things just don't go the way you expected. You pay people out. Maybe they don't do the job that they were supposed to do that you paid them to do. That doesn't fall on you, but it's now your duty to communicate that and to keep that line of communication open with this person that handed you this amount of money and you told them you were going to do a job. Because again, once you hand me money, if you're hiring me to do a job, things may not get done, but it's not necessarily on me. It could be because this person over here didn't do what they were supposed to do yet, or this person didn't send the email, or this person didn't do this. But it's my duty to communicate that to you and let you know exactly what's going on. Not say, yo, can you please stop calling me? I'm on vacation.
Yeah.
That's like, wait. Fuck that vacation. I just handed you $60,000. That vacation don't mean shit to me. Where's my money, or where is the business that was supposed to be held or handled with my money? You understand what I'm saying? So again, like I don't have anything negative. I'm not going to sit up here and say anything negative about Karen. What I will say is, if indeed what Joyner is saying is true, and this is what actually happened, then by all means, Karen is fucked up for that. That's just fucked up business. You're not supposed to move like that. I'm not saying it's true. I want to be very clear because people cut things up and try to say,
of course.
I'm not saying Karen is guilty of anything. I'm not saying that. I'm saying if this is indeed what happened and she did this and ran off with money and didn't do what she was supposed to do and whatever, that's bad business. And as a community, as a culture, we just got to start doing what we say we're going to do. We got to start doing business right. We got to start being honest with each other. If I can't do a job and I'm fucked up and I need some money, I'm not going to just take this money because I need it and I see that this person is desperate or this person is in a position where they feel like they really need me. And just because I'm fucked up and nobody knows I'm fucked up and my rent is due and this, that, and the third, I'm not going to just take this person's money and just run off and do something totally opposite with it. Because again, that karma, that energy, that shit is just nasty and you don't want that on you.
It's short-sighted too. Of course, there's an exception to the rule that people that fuck people over can do it for their entire career. But for the most part, percentage-wise, it's short-sighted to fuck people over because news does travel. And people will stop working with you because they hear the horror stories of you fucking people over constantly. It's short-sighted.
Right. And I think a lot of times what happens is people are very, people's memory is very short.
For sure.
Like you could tell
Especially
somebody
when someone can do something for you.
Exactly. Like people will hear the worst story about somebody. Oh, this person's a piece of shit. He's fucked up. He did it. Time passes, a month or two, people right back in business with this person. And it's like, wait, did y'all forget what this? You understand what I'm saying? It's like, yo, this, does somebody need to remind you what this dude just did or what this